Hello, Matujime, and you're watching Hornbilltv's Prime Time. Now headlines. The 8 Indian Navy veterans who were sentenced to death in Qatar were released on Monday and returned to India. At least 50 Palestinians were killed in airstrikes that were part of the raid, according to Palestinian hospital officials. The raid took place in Rafah, the city on the southern edge of the Gaza Strip. Just 2 weeks after surrendering, one of the convicts of the Bilkis Bano case convicts was granted parole for 5 days by the Gujarat High Court. The Bihar Legislative Assembly on Monday passed a no-confidence motion against Speaker and RJD leader Awad Bihari Chaudhary. 125 members voted in favor of the resolution, while 112 voted against it. Chief Minister Vishnu Dev Sai discussed with the children of Academic World School during his observation of the Assembly. Chief Minister Vishnu Dev Sai is continuously communicating with the children of the state to prepare and mold the generation that will have the responsibility of taking charge of the developed Chhattisgarh in the year 2047. The Chief Minister today met the children of Academic World School, Bametra, who had come to inspect the Assembly complex in the Assembly office room and resolve their queries. During this, Deputy Chief Minister Vijay Sharma was also present. The children had arrived under the leadership of MLA Bhavna Bora. The Chief Minister told the children to ask whatever they want to ask. He also asked the children what they had seen here till now. The children told that they went to the central hall, saw the proceedings of the assembly and also inspected the library here. The Chief Minister told the children that this is the most important place where the MLAs intend to prepare important laws for the state and work towards taking the state forward. He also told the children that when they grow up, people of the generation will reach here and take Chhattisgarh forward. To ensure that the children of the state have good upbringing and get basic facilities, we passed a budget here and also made resolutions for the coming years. The Chief Minister said that the way you saw the library here and praised it, that kind of library is there in Raipur by the name of Nalanda campus, in which young students prepare and read books. This time in the budget, we have decided to prepare 20 libraries in other districts in the same manner. There will be a good library in every district where there will be lots of books for you and you will be able to prepare your bright future by reading them, he said. Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Shah addressed the ongoing strike called by multiple student bodies, expressing optimism that normalcy would soon be restored. When questioned about the situation, the Chief Minister assured journalists that discussions were underway to address the matter.
এগুলো তো বিবেচনা করা উচিত। রাস্তার উপর রেল উপর এসব করে যারা সাধারণ মানুষ তাদের সমস্যা আমরা দেখছি। আশা করি প্রায় 1000 বিয়ে আছে সারাতে জানি আমি, যাই হোক এগুলো আমি দেখছি আমি, এবং আমরা সবসময় আমাদের সরকার সংবেদনশীল আপনারা জানেন, এবং আশা করি সব কিছুই নর্মাল।
Meanwhile, Dipra Mota founder Prajot Kishore Debraman took to social media to announce that the highest authority had assured him of addressing the demands raised by civil society organizations and student bodies. During a live stream on his social media page, Debraman stated that he was in Delhi and talks were underway regarding the matter. Debraman further noted that the central authority had assured him that exams would be conducted as per the previous system, allowing students the right to choose their preferred script.
दिल्ली में हूँ और यहाँ में बात चल रहा है और कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, लेकिन बात चल रहा है और हमने अपने पोजीशन में हमने अपना पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू रखा है। आपको मालूम होगा कि पिछले थोड़े दिन से ये टीबीएसई के चेयरमैन के स्टेटमेंट के बाद काफी तनाव रहा है मैंने हमेशा कहा कि ये ऑप्शन जो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स को रहना चाहिए कि वो अपने चॉइस में, बांग्ला हो या रोमन स्क्रिप्ट हो, उसमें अपना परीक्षा दे। और ये हमारा पोजीशन रहा है और हमने अपने पोजीशन को पब्लिकली भी बोला है। एक भाषा हमारा अस्तित्व से जुड़ा हुआ होता है एंड वी कैन नॉट कॉम्प्रोमाइज दिस फॉर अ फ्यूचर ऑफ अ नेक्स्ट जनरेशन। तो मैं जानता हूं कि आज पूरे त्रिपुरा में ब्लॉकेड चल रहा है, रोड प्रोटेस्ट चल रहा है। मैं आपको फिर से अपील करता हूं कि प्लीज भी शांति रखिए, क्योंकि वायलेंस से जो हमारा अच्छा नाम है, हमारे लोगों का अच्छा नाम है, वो खराब हो जाएगा। वायलेंस से कभी कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, लेकिन एकता से कुछ मिलता है। तो अभी अभी मेरे डियर students of Tripura, I want to give you some news. The highest authority from the land and central authority ने मुझे आश्वासन दिया है कि जैसे परीक्षा चलता था वैसे ही त्रिपुरा में परीक्षा होगा। Students have the right to appear for exams in the language they want to write in. छात्रों को कुछ प्रेशर नहीं दिया जाएगा कोई और लैंग्वेज लिखने के लिए जो वो लिखना नहीं चाहते हैं। जैसे एग्जाम्स होता था पहले वैसे ही एग्जाम्स होगा और आपके पास फुल चॉइस है कि आप कौन से स्क्रिप्ट में लिखें। ये बात मुझे हाईएस्ट अथॉरिटी से मिल गया है, अश्योरेंस। और उन्होंने और एक चीज कहा है कि छात्रों के ऊपर कोई प्रेशर नहीं दिया जाएगा, कोई गलत काम नहीं किया जाएगा और आपको जो भी स्क्रिप्ट में लिखना है ये आपके ऊपर है। आप लिखिए, अच्छे से पढ़िए और पास कीजिए।
We'll take a short break. Keep watching.
हर गरीब का सम्मान से जीने का अधिकार पूरा कर रही है डबल इंजन की सरकार। समाज के ऐसे लोग जिनका अपना घर नहीं था, 37,78,000 ऐसे परिवारों को प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना और मुख्यमंत्री आवास योजना ने ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों में उपलब्ध कराए हैं पक्के घर। वहीं शहरी क्षेत्र में 17,72,000 से अधिक परिवारों को प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना से मिला है पक्का घर। 55,50,000 से अधिक परिवारों को मिला पक्का आवास।
पीएम आवास योजना के तहत गरीब परिवारों की जिंदगी का सबसे बड़ा सपना पूरा कर पाई।
माननीय मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ के नेतृत्व में उत्तर प्रदेश गरीबों के लिए सर्वाधिक आशियाने बनाकर देश में है नंबर 1। मिला पक्का आवास, बढ़ी सुरक्षा, बढ़ा आत्मविश्वास।
HIV doesn't discriminate. It can affect you, me, anyone. HIV prevention depends on all of us.
Welcome back. Moving further, as Lok Sabha elections draws closer, various leaders of different political parties joining the Bharatiya Janata Party seem to increase each day. Amid the ban called by the TISF across Tripura, the president of People's Congress, Pradeep Chakrabarti, ditched his party and jumped to BJP. Chakrabarti joined the party at a program held at State BJP office on Monday in the presence of Union Minister of State Pratima Bomik, Tripura and Assam Organisation Minister Rabindra Raju, State BJP General Secretary Amit Rakshit, Minister Satana Jagma and other party leaders.
বিভিন্ন দল থেকে সমর্থকরা নেতৃত্বরা স্বতঃস্ফূর্তভাবে মাননীয় প্রধানমন্ত্রীর সবকা সাথ সবকা বিকাশ, সবার বিশ্বাস, সবার প্রয়াস এবং বিকশিত ভারতের সংকল্প যাত্রাকে চরিতার্থ করার জন্য মোদিজিকে সমর্থন করে, মোদিজির কর্মকাণ্ডকে সমর্থন করে প্রতিনিয়ত যোগদান শুরু হয়েছে। আজকে পিপলস পার্টির বিভিন্ন কর্মকর্তাগণ 6 জন নেতৃত্বে 150 পরিবারের 600 ভোটার রাজ্যের বিভিন্ন জায়গা থেকে আজকে ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টির মূল কার্যালয়ে এসে ওনারা ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টিতে যোগদান করেছেন। মোদিজির যে বিকশিত ভারতের সংকল্প যাত্রাকে 2047 সালে ভারতবর্ষকে সবচেয়ে সমৃদ্ধশালী বিকাশশীল রাষ্ট্র, বিকশিত রাষ্ট্র নির্মাণ করার যে যাত্রা, সেটাতে ওনারা অংশগ্রহণ করার জন্য এসেছেন। তাদেরকে আমি স্বাগত জানাই। যারা নেতৃত্বরা রয়েছেন তাদেরকে স্বাগত জানাই। বিশেষ করে আমাদের দল থেকে যিনি সম্পর্ক সূত্র, তিনি হচ্ছেন অমিত রক্ষিত মহোদয়। উনি সম্পর্ক সূত্র ছিলেন আমাদের সঙ্গে। আমাদের মাননীয় মন্ত্রী রয়েছেন, সংগঠন মহামন্ত্রীও রয়েছেন, তাপসদা রয়েছেন। তো যারা আজকে ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টিতে অংশগ্রহণ করেছেন, যোগদান করেছেন, তাদেরকে অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ এবং শুভেচ্ছা অভিনন্দন জ্ঞাপন করছি। আপনাদের মাধ্যমে দলের আরও শ্রীবৃদ্ধি হবে এবং যারা এখনও ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টিতে অংশগ্রহণ করেননি, আমি সবাইকে বিনম্রভাবে আবেদন করব, মাননীয় প্রধানমন্ত্রীজির নেতৃত্বে আপকি বার 400 পার, আপনারা সবাই বেহতি গঙ্গা মে নহানে কে লিয়ে আইয়ে। ভারতকে সমৃদ্ধশালী করার জন্য একটা সুবর্ণ সুযোগ এবং রাজ্যকে সমৃদ্ধশালী করার জন্য একটা সুবর্ণ সুযোগ আমাদের কাছে রয়েছে এবং সেই সুযোগটা আমরা সবাই মিলে আমার রাজ্যকে নির্মাণ করব। আমার রাজ্যের সাথে সাথে গোটা ভারতবর্ষকে আমরা সমৃদ্ধশালী করার সুযোগ রয়েছে। আপনারা সবাই আসুন, ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টিতে অংশগ্রহণ করুন। মাননীয় মোদিজির আদর্শকে আমরা পাথেয় করে আমরা আমাদের দেশকে বিকশিত করি।
The women of the Congress party will be organizing a Nari Nyay Sammelan on Tuesday in all the districts of Uttar Pradesh. Congress leader Alka Lamba during a press conference informed that a journey of 50 kilometers will be undertaken and they will go to the doorsteps of women who had been oppressed. The party members will also invite women to join the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra. Donate for Justice campaign will also be launched for the daughters of the country that will be handed over to the victims of oppression.
जो पीड़ित है, शोषित है, अन्याय है, मामले दर्ज नहीं है, दबाया जा रहा है, धमकाया जा रहा है, हम उन बहनों के दरवाजे पर इन यात्राओं और इन सम्मेलन से पहुंचेंगे। राहुल गांधी जी की इस यात्रा में हम बहनें कैसे शामिल हो सकती हैं, कैसे जुड़ सकती है और कैसे अपनी बात को राहुल जी से कह सकती है। यात्रा यहां पहुंचेगी। हमारे प्रभारी उत्तर प्रदेश के अविनाश पांडे जी, प्रदेश अध्यक्ष अजय राय जी, हमारी बात हुई है कि हम राहुल जी के निर्देश पर एक नंबर जारी कर रहे हैं अपनी बहनों के लिए। जिस बहन को भी लगता है कि 10 साल की डबल इंजन की सरकार में अन्याय हुआ है, सरकार अपराधियों के साथ खड़ी है, तो हम विश्वास दिलाते हैं हम पीड़िता के साथ खड़े और न्याय का हक मिलने तक खड़े। एक मिस कॉल नंबर हमने जारी किया है। हर बहन को सिर्फ एक मिस कॉल नंबर देना है। वो बहन इस न्याय यात्रा में न्याय योद्धा बनकर हमारे साथ शामिल हो सकती है। हम उन्हीं के साथ जुड़ेंगे, वो हमारे साथ जुड़ेंगी। उनके साथ हो रहे हर तरह के अपराध को लेकर भारतीय राष्ट्रीय महिला कांग्रेस उन्हें लीगल सलाह, कानूनी सलाह देने का काम करेगी, उन्हें वकील प्रोवाइड करने का काम करेगी, उन्हें किसी भी तरह की अगर इस पूरी लड़ाई में आर्थिक मदद की भी जरूरत होगी, हम उन बहन बेटियों की हर तरीके से मदद करने के लिए मैदान में उतर चुके हैं। मिस कॉल नंबर है 9891802024। मैं हिंदी में दोहरा रही।
The Nagaland National Pension System Government Service Employees Forum has announced that it will be initiating a peaceful dharna outside the Civil Secretariat in Kohima on 16th of February from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. This will be supported by the Confederation of All Nagaland State Service Employees Association. The dharna will be a part of the proposed national strike called by the All India State Government Employees Federation, where state government employees across the country are expected to participate. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and his Punjab counterpart Chief Minister Bhagwan Mann on Monday visited Uttar Pradesh's Ayodhya to pay obeisance at recently inaugurated Ram Temple. After offering prayers at Ram Temple, Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal said that he felt an indescribable calm after offering prayers to Ram Lala. Lakhs of devotees visit here every day, and it is indeed heartwarming to see the love and devotion people carry, and said that he prayed for the welfare of all.
अपने परिवार के साथ भगवंत मान साहब अपने परिवार के साथ अयोध्या जी में रामलला जी के दर्शन करने के लिए आए। मेरे साथ मेरी पत्नी, मेरे माता पिता, मान साहब के साथ उनकी पत्नी, उनकी माता जी, हम सब लोगों को आज दर्शन करने का सौभाग्य प्राप्त हुआ और अंदर रामलला जी के दर्शन करके एक असीम शांति का अनुभव हुआ। बहुत अच्छा लगा, उसका वर्णन नहीं किया जा सकता। ये पूरे देश के लिए, पूरे समाज के लिए, पूरे विश्व के लिए बहुत सौभाग्य की बात है कि इतना भव्य और अच्छा सुंदर मंदिर बनके तैयार हुआ है और डेली लाखों लोग दर्शन करने के लिए आ रहे हैं। उनकी आस्था देख के दिल गदगद हो जाता है और मैंने भगवान से प्रार्थना की सबकी सुख शांति के लिए, सबके स्वास्थ्य के लिए और भारत देश बहुत तरक्की करे।
Further, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwan Mann, after offering prayers at Ram Temple, said that it was a long pending desire to visit Ram Lala.
अरविंद जी के साथ, उनके परिवार के साथ, अपने परिवार के साथ आज रामलला जी के दर्शन हुए और बड़ी देर से इच्छा थी, आज आना हुआ। और भारत देश जो हमारा धार्मिक आस्था वाला देश है, यहाँ हर रोज कोई ना कोई पर्व, कोई ना कोई धर्म का त्यौहार मनाया जाता है। हम सब इकट्ठे जो है मनाते हैं और आज रामलला जी के दर्शन हुए और यही प्रार्थना की कि देश की तरक्की हो और सुख शांति रहे और सब में आपस में भाईचारा बना रहे, ताकि जो एक भारत एक गुलदस्ता है और गुलदस्ते के अलग अलग रंग हैं और हर रंग, हर फूल का एक रंग है, हर फूल की अपनी अपनी सुगंधी है। बहुत अच्छा लगा यहाँ।
We'll take another short break. Keep watching.
Nowadays, everyone is purchasing Amrit Sam.
Why won't they buy? Quality, the best. Price, the best. Technical service, that too is the best. And on top of that, the strength of CSH gel.
Even Engineer Saab was talking about it. What is it?
It is like Amrit for homes. See here, foundation, roof, lintel. CSH gel adds life to every dhalai. With Amrit Sem, your home becomes immortal. When the whole country is building with Amrit Sem, what are you waiting for, Janab? Amrit Sem powered by CSH gel. हर ढलाई की जान।
मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम प्रभु श्री राम के बाल विग्रह की प्राण प्रतिष्ठा का साक्षी बना सप्तपुरियों में प्रथम श्री अयोध्या धाम।
राम लोक की स्मृतियों में, पर्वत से लेकर परंपराओं में सर्वत्र समाये हुए।
चहुं ओर राम नाम का जय घोष, चौक चौराहे पर श्री राम का प्रतिबिंब, आस्था की पुष्प वर्षा, यत्र तत्र सर्वत्र हर्ष में मगन श्रद्धालुओं का जन सैलाब। हर क्षेत्र के लोकप्रिय और गणमान्य महानुभाव बने श्री राम उत्सव के साक्षी। विश्व स्तरीय एयरपोर्ट, रेलवे स्टेशन, उच्च श्रेणी की ट्रेनों, बेहतर सड़कों एवं लो राइज ईवी बसों ने बनाया सुगम। अटूट आस्था के इस समारोह के कुशल प्रबंधन में श्री राम जन्मभूमि पथ, राम पथ, धर्म पथ, भक्ति पथ जैसे कॉरिडोर ने निभाई उपयोगी भूमिका। श्री राम उत्सव, राष्ट्र की चेतना को नया विस्तार।
Welcome back. Moving further, Indian Army organized a two-day sports tournament on 9th and 10th of February 2024 at Zakama, Kohima district in coordination with Southern Angami Sports Association under Operation Sadbhavna. The competition was open for participation for men and women for the volleyball, whereas for football the event was organized by men. A total of 11 teams participated in each category. The tournament was inaugurated by Dr. Silhotio, MLA of 9th Kohima Town constituency, in presence of Dr. Niketyo Keso, former President, Southern Angami Public Organization, Youth Organization, Students Union, Village Authorities and CSO's leader of Southern Angami. The young and vibrant men and women showcased outstanding sportsmanship during the tournament, which received tremendous response from the locals. The keenly contested finals of the men's football was won by Youth Organization Kidima Club. In volleyball, Youth Organization Kegwema Club won in men's category, and in women's category, Youth Organization Kidima Club was the winner. The teams were felicitated by the chief guest with medals and trophies. The tournament concluded with dignitaries expressing gratitude towards the Indian Army for sponsoring the tournament and promoting sports amongst the youth to promote culture of sports among the youth. The 8 Indian Navy veterans who were sentenced to death in Qatar were released on Monday and returned to India. The Ministry of External Affairs said in a statement that the Government of India welcomed the release and appreciated a decision by the Amir of the State of Qatar to enable the release. 7 out of the 8 have returned to India. All of them were initially working for the Dharra global company but were imprisoned in 2022 after being accused of allegedly spying on the country's submarine program. The 7 Navy veterans who returned to India on Monday are Captain Navdej Singh Gill, Captain Shorav Vashisht, Commander Purnendu Tiwari, Captain Birendra Kumar Verma, Commander Sukunakar Pakala, Commander Sanjeev Gupta, Commander Amit Nakpal and Sailor Rajesh.
बहुत खुशी हो रही है कि वापस इंडिया पहुंच गए हम सेफ एंड साउंड, और डेफिनेटली ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर श्री मोदी को धन्यवाद करना चाहेंगे कि उनके पर्सनल इंटरवेंशन से ये पॉसिबल हुआ, और गवर्नमेंट ऑफ कतार के हिज एक्सेलेंसी द अमीर को कि उन्होंने ये होने दिया, एंड बस यही बोलना चाहेंगे. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
We have waited almost 18 months to be back in India. We are extremely grateful to the Honorable Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji. It certainly wouldn't have been possible without his personal intervention and that equation with the Emir of Qatar. I think we are grateful to the Government of India, the bottom of our heart, for the every effort that has been made, and this day wouldn't have been possible without it. Grateful indeed. Thank you so much.
Without the intervention of Prime Minister Modi, it wouldn't have been. आज हम आपके सामने खड़े नहीं हो रहे होते अगर intervention नहीं होता at that level, highest level, and especially Government of India, उनके अथक प्रयास से कि वो consistently लगे रहे, and we are there in front of you. Thank you.
Meanwhile, commenting on the release of 8 Indian ex-Navy veterans from Qatar, MOS Emir Meenakshi Lekhi said the intervention of the Prime Minister helped. The release of Indians and them joining their families after a substantial period of time brings happiness to all Indians.
It helped, and I'm grateful and thankful to the Emir of Qatar that this has been made possible, and the release of Indians and them joining their families after a substantive period of time it brings happiness to all Indians. Thank you.
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbilltv.
Is an important issue that often gets overlooked. It refers to the idea of preserving and sustaining traditional cultures in the face of globalization and modernization. Sustainable tourism, alternatively, promises not only to support economic development in destinations, but also to facilitate cultural and environmental conservation in heritage sites around the world. Tourism has not always been the most sustainable endeavor. Some forms of tourism have even led to culturally and environmentally abusive and exploitative practices, from polluting to poaching. The World Tourism Organization defines sustainable tourism as tourism that takes full account of its current and future economic, social and environmental impacts, addressing the needs of the visitors, the industry, the environment and host communities. Nagaland is also a hub of culture and nature, attracting tourists from everywhere to witness the land, nature, tourist sites and popularly known festivals like Hornbill Festival. With the age of globalization, tourism has become a way of cultural globalization and promoting green village culture. Our land is very naturally inhabited, and so tourism is also growing quite spontaneously, attracting travelers and tourists across the globe. And in order to efficiently promote our tourism, we have to learn ways to promote sustainable tourism to protect our cultural and environmental heritage. One of the most important ways that sustainable tourism practices support environmental and cultural preservation is through adherence to local, national and international laws. Honoring local laws and regulations can regulate what items can be brought into and taken out of a country, in what quantities, by whom and through what means. These regulations have proven essential to protecting countries' precious resources from the deep pockets of foreign tourists or the nefarious practices of commodities, thieves and exotic animal poachers. Buying local. When you buy local, you help boost the local economy, benefit local benefits and help to reduce the destination's carbon footprint from transporting the goods. This is also true at meal times, so enjoy fresh, locally grown produce every chance you get. Minimize your environmental impact. Resources are much scarcer in some countries, though especially water, which makes it even more important to minimize usage. Using a refillable water bottle instead of buying bottled water, packing a reusable shopping bag instead of using plastic bags, recycling wherever possible, turning off lights and unplugging chargers when they are not being used. Support the right businesses. One thing that comes with over-tourism is the spread of unsustainable and unethical business practices. For instance, mass tourist demands for traditionally made products can lead to the increased production of downgraded replicas and fakes as souvenirs. This may also exhaust local supplies of raw materials or take away from the livelihoods of many people. Buy souvenirs from local stores. When you visit a new place, be sure to support their ventures by buying some of the souvenirs. In doing so, you will be promoting the authentic artisans and their locally handcrafted items. Regardless of the approach, through sustainable tourism, we can keep our traditions alive, communities strong, and be a step closer to protecting our heritage.
Welcome to Hornbill TV. You're now watching Northeast Express. TMC leader Sushmita Dev, who will be returning to the Rajya Sabha as MP from West Bengal, visited the party's office in Silchar Park Road on Monday. Her supporters and well-wishers hailed from nomination, bursting firecrackers amidst loud noise of drum beats to welcome her before a visited temple. Later, speaking exclusively to Hornbill TV, she disclosed about her future political aspirations and plans.
We have with us TMC leader Sushmita Dev with us. We'd like to talk about her political careers and all those stuff. Right now, ma'am, yesterday TMC has again nominated you to be an MP from Rajya Sabha ticket they are giving you. For your first reactions with that.
I'm deeply honored that Honorable Chairperson of Trinamool Congress and CM of Bengal has selected me to contest the Rajya Sabha seat. I never imagined that coming from a state in Northeast, I will get a second opportunity to go to Rajya Sabha from Bengal. Abhishek Banerjee, when I first joined and I met him, he told me his target was to contest in Silchar. with the Trinamool symbol. Unfortunately, because of the delimitation and the reservation of the seat, I could not contest. So he, when he called me to tell me that they were giving me Rajya Sabha, I told him that he's a man of his words, because he said that we had given you our word that you are our responsibility, and we will not remove focus from Northeast. These are the two reasons we are giving Rajya Sabha to you as per the decision of Mamata Di. So I'm deeply honoured and grateful to my leaders.
Yeah, and in fact, there were speculation within the town itself that if Sushmita cannot contest from Silchar, her political career might be in doubt. What would you say about that?
You see, whether a politician will rise or fall depend on two things. One is the people, and two is God, and maybe three is destiny. You know me for the last more than 10 years. When I was ousted from the chairperson's seat in municipality, people said Sushmita Dev Shesh, but I won MLA. When I lost in 2019, people said, my critics said, and my opponent says that Sushmita Dev cannot ever win Silchar again. But I joined Trinamool Congress and I became a Rajya Sabha MP. And let me tell you, I take pride in saying the result I gave and the Congress workers gave in 2021 Assembly election was far better than the rest of Assam in Barak Valley. Then when my tenure in 23 August finished, people said, and I was not repeated, as you know, that time Derek O'Brien, etc. were repeated. People said, Mamata Banerjee has abandoned Sushmita Dev. But like my mother said today, we as a family and as a party, everybody who's sitting in this room, our faith in Mamata Banerjee was never shaky. It continues to be there. And let me tell you, even if she had not given me a Rajya Sabha, I would have continued to serve Trinamool Congress and work under the leadership of Mamata Di and Abhishek.
Yeah, one more question now. If the elections are coming, forthcoming Lok Sabha elections, India Alliance, what do you say? India Alliance would stick or TMC should go on its own?
India Alliance is an alliance of about 27 parties. Please don't confuse it with seat sharing. Seat sharing is a different concept. India Alliance is a different concept. We were crystal clear the basis of seat sharing should not be to harm the strongest party on the ground. Today, which is the strongest party on the ground in West Bengal? It's Trinamool Congress. We wanted to give due respect to Congress. They have 2 seats in Bengal. Rest they have gone to 0 in the assembly. To give them that respect. Despite the fact that Adhir Ranjan ji from after he brushes his teeth till he goes to bed to sleep, he is critical of Mamata Banerjee. Still we said, sitting, getting, please take it. +1 we were willing to give. But it is a Congress which delayed the seat sharing, and yet Mamata Di is saying I am with the alliance, but no seat sharing. And let me tell you, Mamata Banerjee and Trinamool Congress is one single